Let's take a walk along contour and look at how a hillside can be managed to retain water. Up there by the tents, there's a pond, and there is a pathway going up. This berm of earth right here is holding the water in the pond. Then there's a flat area here. The water from this enormous building, the square footage of the rooftop, is being harvested through this pipe that comes down here and enters these ditches. You can see over there, there's another water pit where excess rainwater can be stored. We've had some pretty powerful rains, and you can still see water in there. And then there's a flat terrace. But all of this wildlife is drinking up the water that is harvested and then put out across the level. That's called contour. And it slowly feeds down then into the flat terraces. So anything that you plant on the flat terrace part is being watered from the swales or the ditches that are above. So let's take a look. There's a level, then here's another level below it, and you can notice the berm on the side is left to grow naturally. So all these beautiful pollinators, plants, bring in the pollinators. Take a look. Just take a look at the richness. Look at the Queen Anne's lace. That Queen Anne's lace is, I'd say, 7-8 feet tall. It's amazing. Alrighty. So then we come down here. Okay, now here is a path. Okay, so you can access your garden along this path, which is flat. It's on contour. Then look, on either side, because of the way that the water has been harvested to stay on the land in the ditches. Okay? The ditches absorb the water. They're on contour. They let it soak down in. Okay? And they feed the beds below. Let's continue to walk. Now, right now, this is just pure meadow, bringing tons and tons of pollinators. Eventually, these will become garden beds. They also teach organic gardening according to permaculture principles. But you can see the native plants, how lush they are. I'm walking level. I am on a hillside, but I'm walking on the level because this path, which is holding the tons of water. There's ditches here that are holding this water and feeding the lower levels. How beautiful is this? Wow. All right, so then we get to the edge of the contour, and right over on the other side of these trees is the edge of the property. Okay, so we have like a little zone 5 here where nobody walks, and birds and small animals can have some habitat. And then we come around. Now look at the width here. We're looking at about 5 feet, I would say. All right, that's going to be a future garden bed. Okay, and then we walk along contour. We have access on this side and access above. Easily, you can easily pick your plants, your vegetables. Okay? And we just keep walking on contour, and then there's another one, and then there's another one. You just work your way down the mountainside, holding the water on the flat, letting it soak down into the next garden bed. It slows the water down, prevents flooding. I'm recording this about 5 months after the Helene disaster in western North Carolina. None of these buildings were destroyed. Around just quarter mile away from us here, complete homesteads were destroyed, were taken away. But the water was managed properly and naturally on this particular site, and nothing was destroyed. This needs to be documented, and so that's what I'm attempting to do. Absolutely gorgeous. If you're interested in permaculture and natural ways of growing and building, I strongly recommend this school. It's called Wild Abundance. That's going to be their future office, and it's under construction now. All of this on this particular campus, everything I've just shown you, has been done within the last 3 years. So these folks are hardcore serious. They really know what they're doing, and their teaching methods are wonderful. I highly recommend this school. Bye for now.